This man attempted his first robbery, but it wasn't a bank. He mistakenly robbed a foreign exchange shop. Instead of the euros he wanted, he ended up with a pile of yen. The cashier directed him to the real bank just around the corner, so he quickly ran there. As he was about to carry out the robbery, the police arrived. He bolted out of the building and ran into a movie theater, where a team of officers followed him inside. The movie playing was one of his favorites, an animated film. Completely engrossed in it, he sat down and forgot about his escape. Surrounded by school children, he stuck out like a sore thumb. Eventually, the police found him and dragged him out of his seat. Even as they were pulling him away, he glanced back at the screen one last time. He was sent to prison, where his cellmate was a food enthusiast. The man, known for his talkative nature, immediately started chatting. When his cellmate ignored him, he jokingly called his cellmate's face like a pig's which angered the man, leading to a fight. But the man quickly apologized, though when his cellmate sat back down, things got worse. When guards arrived, they found him sitting on top of his cellmate, causing a commotion. This behavior continued as the man drove every cellmate mad. The warden brought in a psychologist to assess him, wondering if he was mentally unstable. The man ignored the psychologist's questions, more interested in catching flies on the table. The psychologist concluded that the man wasn't mentally ill, just foolish. Soon after, a new inmate arrived. This man had stolen 3 million euros from a mafia boss, but he had been caught and arrested. Despite intense questioning from the warden, the man refused to speak. The warden, unsure what to do, placed the talkative man in his cell. The man immediately began talking to the new inmate, calling him handsome, but the new cellmate just stared blankly at the wall. For the first time, the man had someone to talk to, and he spoke nonstop, even through the night. Later, he noticed that his cellmate had stopped responding. When he turned to look, he was horrified to find that his cellmate had committed suicide. Panicking, the man called for the guards, but he couldn't bear to be separated from the only person who would listen to him. He pretended to be sick, just so he could stay in the same cell. A few days later, in the prison yard, a crane slowly descended from above. The man, in a desperate act of escape, pushed his cellmate onto the platform and helped him flee. To their surprise, they managed to escape, evading capture.